It's me, the Joey Digital, and I am at the super amazing self-healing Fort Lauderdale Beach, as you all can tell by the amazing ocean sounds behind me. And I'm just super happy to have visited your timeline. I'm super happy to be here with you, sharing time and space in this moment. And before I get this video underway, I would love to encourage you all to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you all may be updated when I post and create new content. All right, cool. So I am very happy this evening, just because you're here, you know, just because I'm here with you, as I said earlier, sharing time, sharing space, sharing this moment with each and every one of you all, hoping, wishing, and praying that your week has been amazing for you and for people that you love as well. And you know, as you all can see, I'm here at the beach, at the ocean. You can't really see too much, but you can hear the waves crashing, and the vibe here is super amazing. It's super nice, it's super calm. And you know, I was down here meditating, and I decided to just go ahead and turn the camera on and, you know, just share with you all just a little something that just kind of came across my mind. And I just wanted to let you know that this video in particular is all about isolation, okay? Now, I do have content based on isolation. You can check it out in the feed when you go to my bio page. I do have some content on isolation. However, I just wanted to kind of touch on it again. Since I'm in a different space in my journey, I just wanted to kind of go back in and touch on how important isolation is to your journey to personal positivity, positive health, and positive abundance, okay? Now, if this is something that you are interested in, I would love to encourage you to go ahead and hit the like button at your earliest convenience, because this message is super profound. It is a super strong message, and my hopes are that it will provide some wealth and value to the journey that you are currently on in this moment. All right, so isolation it's a blessing in disguise, and I mean that literally, and I mean that figuratively. You know, literally, it's a blessing because it provides a way for you to cancel out the noise of the world, cancel out the noise of things, places, and maybe people who are not serving you. You know, I mean, it's a love zone over here. You know, we encourage all things over here. However, the isolation that I'm speaking of, it's really good, because what it does is it encourages you to learn yourself, okay? It encourages you to learn to listen to the voice in your head, in your mind, the voice in your heart, and the voice in your energy space, okay? And in doing that, you will recognize that that is your inner compass, okay? That is the compass inside of you that will guide you to things that will be of your highest value and interest, as far as your positive energy, frequency, and vibration. And also it will be an inner compass to your happiness as well. All right, and a lot of times The world is so full with distractions. It's full with everything pulling at your attention. And you know, us over here on this channel, we are super authentic, and we don't like to divide our attention, you know, and we are fully in the moment at all times. So when it comes to being on par with your inner compass, you do want to be fully engulfed in what it is that your purpose is, and you do not want to be into being distracted. Okay, so isolation is really important when it comes to learning what you are, who you are. It's really amazing for self-discovery. It's really amazing for finding things that will bring happiness and joy to every experience in your life. And isolation is really good for meditation. Okay, now that's the second thing I want to speak about. Meditation is your ability to daydream or astral travel into past scenarios and future scenarios, whether it is in your heart space or in your mind space, and you get to live out possible realities and destiny situations that can or could be appearing in your experience. Okay, and you get to, whether it's the past or it's the future, you can go into those experiences through meditation, and you can assess different spaces, different time spaces, and you can see what things will serve you. All right, hit that like button. You can see what things will serve you. And if you're a person that is a real critical thinker, and you like to always be calculated when you make decisions, it's a really good trait to pick up. Okay, meditation is very beneficial, and if your life is really stressful, longer meditation is more beneficial. So the more stressful your life appears it could be, the more meditation I would suggest. That's what I do. All right, a lot of times when my days are really long, or I wouldn't even say stressful, it's just like when you're on this journey where you are making a lot of positive decisions, you want to make sure that, you know, when you're in that space, you're always recognizing that it is a lot of pressure, because, you know, you're making a lot of good positive decisions. And we all know that in this life, you know, especially in the third dimension, you know, after you make so many decisions, you'll burn out, or you'll get tired, or you'll need to rest. So meditation is very beneficial in an aspect where you could put yourself in scenarios so that you won't have to think so much. You can kind of be in your element, in your energy space, and you can be in different spaces, traversing different spaces, moving through different spaces, to see if it will benefit you, to see if it will help you rise to becoming your greater version, your best version, your highest version. All right, even if it's a past scenario, you can use meditation to go back into your past. You can use meditation to go back into your past as your healed version right now, and you can go back to your past version and heal that version as well, so that way your present can have just a different perspective, on you could look at things from a healed perspective, and you can look at what it was that the universe or God was trying to show you back then, and you can apply it to your right now, so that when you get to your future version, you can know how you need to show up. All right, that's why I love meditation. And the only way to have a positive experience with meditation is through isolation. Okay, now me personally, I like to have a lot of isolation. I like to spend a lot of time to myself, with myself, and I will use that as a segue to say that I like to implore balance. Like, even though I like to spend a lot of time to myself, I like to balance it out with spending time with loved ones and going to places where I love to be and spend time, and, you know, enjoying my favorite foods and different smoothies and stuff like that as well. Okay, but I don't overindulge in doing all the things that I love as well. I always try to leave time for introspection. I always try to leave time for clear thought and time for just time that I could use to look back and see what I learned from previous decisions that I made. All right. Isolation is a beautiful thing. Isolation can help you. It's not a long-term thing unless you are unless you are using isolation for a lot of inner work, for a lot of healing work, and for a lot of shadow work. Okay. And I do have content based on shadow work, and I will touch on it real fast, even though I do have content on it. Shadow work is really good for if you are in a space where you have gone through a lot of changes, a lot of growing pains, as some would call it, and you want to know what it all was about. Okay, you really, instead of taking all your problems and giving it to someone else, you're really sitting with the problems. You're really sitting with something that looks like it could be a problem, but I'm going to use the word perspective. You know, by using your perspective, something that looked like it could have been a 6 on this side, it could really be a 9 if you stand on the other side. All right, hit that like button. All right, a lot of things that you go through when you sit and you do your shadow work, you learn that you call those situations into your life because you are looking to become a better version of yourself. So the obstacles came so that you could learn how strong you are in this moment, and you learned how resilient you truly are overall. And just remember, you have survived 1000% of everything you've ever been through, and you are better in this moment more than you've ever been before. And it's always a good thing to know that, because that is the purpose of shadow work. Shadow work is to show you your problems and to sit with your problems, for you to sit with your problems and realize and recognize that it's really not a problem. Nothing is a problem when you look at your life as the co-creator, when you sit with God, who is the original creator, and you as the co-creator, you recognize and realize that those situations, everything in your life was created for you to be a better version of who you are in every moment. So every instance is an opportunity to be your best version, as well as be it the work in progress at the same time. So while you're the work in progress, you're also your greatest version. All right, so remember that every instance is a good instance to do the shadow work. To, instead of saying why are things happening to me, you can always ask God, or you can ask the universe, what are you trying to show me about myself? What are you trying to show me that I need to work on so that I can be better in those situations? Because remember, when we're wearing this armor, we're only working on the dented areas. We're only working on the damaged areas, and we're refining those areas. We're not refining the whole armor. We're refining certain areas that we are calling attention on, so that we can do the work and heal those areas, so that we can be better in those areas of our experience. All right, here in this experience, here in this world. All right, so it's always an excellent opportunity, and you learn that through isolation. You learn that through isolating yourself without the distractions, you know. And, you know, don't be discouraged if you are distracted here and there, because Source, God, the Creator, the universe, whatever it is that you resonate with, will always present other opportunities for you to sit in isolation and do the inner work so that you can learn who you are and learn what your why is. You know, that's been my thing lately is, you know, I'm encouraging what is your why, all right? And I really love that idea because it keeps you grounded, it keeps you centered in, you know, in your idea to really focus on yourself, you know, and especially in a time where it's kind of easy to focus on everyone else. You know, here on YouTube we do social media. This is social, this is like social, this is media, all right? And a lot of times we're shown superstars, we're shown people who you know, I've never made it to that level yet, but what I could tell you is what is being shown to us. We're showing people who are, you know, they're taking helicopters to a yacht or to a penthouse, which, you know, it's all good, you know, but what is not shown to us is that even though we're being shown other superstars, we can look in the mirror and look at the real superstar, which is ourselves, which is you. You are the superstar of your life, of your experience. And it doesn't take anything away from the superstars who do media or who do movies or who create content as well. Everyone has the right to be a superstar in their own right, in their own experience. And I am taking the opportunity to, every day I look in the mirror and I look at the superstar of my experience, which is myself, and I'm encouraging you to do the same as well. And in saying that, the reason why I'm imploring the idea of isolation is because you get a chance to focus on you, and you get a chance to focus on the things that make you feel important, the things that make you feel special, the things that make you feel special, the things that make you feel honored and appreciated. And you're doing it for yourself before anyone else can come and show you the love and the admiration or the respect. You know, I'm encouraging you to show yourself first the love, the respect, the honor, and then that's how you set the tone before you go out into the world each day. All right, isolation is very important. You know, it's not a tool. It's not a tool that you use to separate yourself away from people that you love or anything like that. This is not that kind of isolation. This is the isolation that helps you be better for yourself and for the people that love you and care about you. So that way, when you show up in the world, everyone is confident about you. All right, everyone is confident about you like you are about you. And for people that care about you, they could look at you and say, okay, the person that I love, they're fine. So it encourages them to be their best version as well, and it encourages them to be more happier and more in the moment as well. And you don't focus on what happened in the past, and you don't focus on what's going to happen in the future, because as you all know, all of this reality that we live in is very malleable. Malleable means it's very bendable. All right, so whatever we think our future is, it's not that. Okay, we can control what our future can become through being in the present. Okay, and that is why we call the now the present, because we are the gift. Okay, we are the gift, we are the present. And it's so long as we stay in the present in every moment, we can continue to show up as such. All right, I love y'all, I'm thinking of y'all, and I just want to encourage you all to kind of sit with what I said and, you know, do your own analysis. You know, you don't have to just take what I said as what it is. Just, you know, sit with your own feelings and your own thoughts and your own emotions, and you see what is the most important for yourself, and then you can show up your own way. All right, full of love and full of gratitude and full of appreciation. I love y'all unconditionally. I appreciate you all for your time, and I thank you all. If you made it to this point of the video, go ahead and throw some doves in the comment section. I just want to let y'all know that you all are greatly appreciated. Go ahead and check out the website. If you want to get my book, 21 Powerful Self-Healing Affirmations, it's available now for download. It's also available on Amazon, and it's ready to go. Go ahead and check out the Joey Digital Experience if you want to get beach attire, beach towels, flip-flops, all that good stuff. We're here at the ocean. And for those of y'all who love my content, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. They will be in my bio page. All right, I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Make sure you do something super nice for yourself in this moment, or this week, or this month, or let this be your year. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.